A few years ago, I was in a relationship with someone we are going to call Popeye. He was a 55-year-old male. I was a 38-year-old female. This is part one of Popeye's karma story. Target warning not in this section, but one of the parts will involve somebody being unalive, our passing away. A little background. We knew each other for 17 years before we ended up dating. We were together for a little over a year, where he cheated on me with the ex who left him several times for other men. We will call her Aileen. There will also be a point after the breakup where he fakes, possibly having cancer. One day after the breakup, he was supposed to be bringing some of my belongings back to me. He was at work, but only working a half day. It was a Saturday. He had taken pictures of my belongings in the back of his truck. His kayak was there too. He had been messaging me back and forth most of the morning, disappearing at around lunchtime. I will not hear from him again until about 10 p.m, at which point he tells me he went to a wedding. I flat out called BS, let's see pictures of this, you there, stuff like that. The next morning, I got offered a ride to go out on my paddleboard. I do not drive. I said to myself, I'm not waiting around all day for Popeye again. So I get my stuff together and I go out on the water. After I had gone out on the water, I did receive a message from him asking if I was available to drop the stuff off. I've gone to this place many times, not just on my paddleboard, but for many other things over several years. Never have I ever seen a wedding there before, but wouldn't you know it, out on one of the docks there's a couple getting married. So I pad a little bit closer, take my phone, grab a little selfie, send him a text message saying, nope, sorry, I'm at a wedding and a picture. He started blowing up my phone, losing it, still trying to say he was at a real one. Shortly after that, he will be at my house with my stuff. He started telling me about a second wedding he was going to coming up. He told me he was going with the sister of the girl he cheated on me as her date because she lived out of province. Again, I called BS and figured he was going with a girl he cheated on me with. He said that she was still with her BF, they were going together. Also during this argument, I made a comment. As a 90 child, 2 weddings and a funeral, I wonder who's going to be pass away. The very next morning, I was on my FB dating account. As I was sitting there swiping Aileen, I suppose a boyfriend popped up. I was able to get a screenshot, but it did also end up being a match, but not for long. But they definitely were no longer together, and hadn't been. I did message him, he played dumb and was like, I wonder if she knows he's on there and stuff like that.